What is Louis XIV's legacy? Have you ever wondered how one king could shape an entire nation and influence a continent? Louis XIV, often referred to as the Sun King, left a legacy that continues to impact French culture, politics, and European history. His reign is a fascinating chapter for anyone interested in European travel and heritage. At the center of Louis XIV's legacy is the magnificent Palace of Versailles. Originally a hunting lodge, he transformed it into a grand royal palace and the seat of government. This stunning palace became a symbol of absolute monarchy and French cultural dominance. Visitors to Versailles can admire its classical architecture, beautiful gardens, and exquisite art. The palace was designed to reflect Louis XIV's power, showcasing his control through its grandeur. For travelers, Versailles is not just a historical site. It offers a glimpse into the era of absolute monarchy and French artistic achievement. In terms of politics, Louis XIV centralized power by moving the royal court and government to Versailles in 1682. This strategic move allowed him to control the nobility, requiring them to live at court. By keeping the nobles occupied with strict etiquette and ceremonies, he weakened their traditional power and made them dependent on royal favor. For those interested in political history, Versailles serves as an example of how architecture and court culture were used as tools of governance and social control. Culturally, Louis XIV was a patron of the arts. He promoted French art, music, dance, and literature, making France a leading cultural center in Europe. His court set standards that influenced other monarchies across the continent. The festivals and ceremonies held at Versailles were widely publicized, spreading French cultural influence far and wide. Louis XIV's reign also marked France's rise as a dominant European power through wars and diplomacy. However, his later years left the country financially strained. His legacy includes both the splendor of his reign and the challenges faced by his successors, who struggled to maintain the system he created. For travelers in Europe, Louis XIV's legacy is evident not only in the grandeur of Versailles but also in the broader cultural and political history of France. Visiting Versailles provides a tangible connection to the time when France set standards in art, architecture, and royal power, shaping European civilization. It also helps visitors understand the later developments in French history, including the eventual decline of absolute monarchy. In summary, Louis XIV's legacy is a blend of monumental architecture, centralized royal power, cultural leadership, and political strategy. This legacy continues to attract and educate travelers interested in European history and heritage.